My name is Vince Medina. My background is in education and went into education back in '09. First, let me say I'm Nevadan. I grew up in Nevada. Reno is my hometown, but I've been in Las Vegas since '09. And I went into education because I wanted to be that mentor that I didn't have in my life. And in education, that seemed to be the natural access point for me to connect with kids. So it's always been my aspiration to lead and mentor our youth. My teaching background was from Clark County School District. I started first at Southeast Career and Technical Academy, but then I fell in love when I switched schools in Western High School. I was there for four years. Love the school, love the community that Western sits in, and which is one of the reasons I found Thrive Point. The students, the families here are amazing. I've always had an aspiration to grow as a leader. I knew that potential in college. I was part of a group of gentlemen that started the University of Nevada's first Latino-based fraternity at that particular school. So I'm actually considered a founding father, which is kind of fun. And I developed as a leader there because I was the youngest of the group, but I was also the most mature. I was the one leading the way. I have that aspiration to constantly grow. I work with the growth mindset and, leadership and education mix at the administrator level. So that's why I went to administration. I started out as the dean of students at Sawyer Middle School. While there, I learned a lot. And especially working with at-risk youth. And more importantly, I learned that we have to get to the root problems, why kids are making poor decisions. Punitive consequence isn't the answer, it's what are we doing to teach the kids proper behavior.
My name is Josh Molina. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Makers and Finders. I'm a first-generation Colombian American born in New York City. I moved to Las Vegas a long time ago. I graduated high school. Charter schools here in Nevada, Nevada High School, which is a dual credit college program. I'm the first in my immediate family to obtain a college degree, that's something I'm really proud of. I opened Makers and Finders with the help of my family in 2014 in the Arts District. Now we have 4 locations and over 100 employees, most recently opening a location in Henderson. I think it aligns with just my own personal life, just going to a charter school, actually having to do alternative education at one point while I was in high school as well. It kind of like something that really sits close to my heart. And I really think that now the position I'm in my career, I want to give back. And I think that the skills that I've gained will allow me to do so. And I think this is the best platform to do that.
My name is Gloria Bush. I am originally from Chicago, Illinois. I have been in the 89107 zip code for the last 14 years. For a period of time, I worked for the Clark County School District with at-risk kids. And I always felt that they should have an alternative, and I believe that Thrive Point is that alternative. By living in this zip code, I've realized that there are a lot of at-risk young people. By working with at-risk kids, I saw that they didn't get the support at home. So if they don't get it at home, where are they going to get it? We have to change the way that children and young people are taught.
My name is Hector Gonzalez. I am a local entrepreneur and business owner. I am co-founder of Tax Pro, a tax and accounting agency here in the city of Las Vegas, in area code 89107. When I was presented with this opportunity and introduced to the alternative education program, my first reaction was, man, I wish I would have had this when I was in high school. Not only do I believe in our education system and school of choice, but I also feel a sense of responsibility to serve the underserved in my community.
I really like the idea of the student success coaches at Thrive Point because recently, due to the pandemic, I feel that a lot of students have been unmotivated, and the student success coaches are there for they're right behind you, they're always there for you, and I really like that because it kind of makes you feel like you shouldn't give up.
My name is Nikki Homer. I've been a school social worker here in Clark County for the past 13 years. I worked for Clark County School District with all grades, pre-K through high school, and then took a year off and went to an alternative high school and worked with the students who were not comfortable at a traditional school. The reason I'm interested in serving on the board for Thrive Point is because, first and foremost, I worked with Vince Medina at an alternative school here in the Valley, and Vince has been one of the best bosses that I've ever worked for. I appreciate his leadership skills and his ability to relate to the students and also to the staff.
My name is Evelyn Pacheco. I am the owner and the proud president of Nevada Women in Trades. I made history in 2007 by being the first Black woman to get a plumber's license in the state of Nevada. I am also an Army veteran, hoorah for Army vets, and I started a program called Nevada Women in Trades because I seen what was going on in Nevada, and we did not have any women in trades here in this state. And women in trades is national and international. I believe in Thrive Point Academy. I can't wait to help and to bring all my resources and my partners in here and to help this grow and be huge and to be even bigger than Arizona and wherever else you guys come from. We're going to make sure this works.
My name is Carrie Hilton. I've been an educator, a teacher at the Clark County School District for over 20 years. But before that, I also taught on the East Coast, and I've taught in Arizona. So I've been teaching a long time, more than 25 years. Well, I would love to be able to share my experience that I've had as a teacher and also as a team builder.
I am a high school student living in A9107. I am interested in working in the medical field. I am in support of Thrive Point because they offer classes that relate to my interests. I'm excited about Thrive Point. They're offering career trainers that will help me with my health-related classes.
I'm Paul Bell, real estate salesman in Berkshire Hathaway, Nevada Home Services, Nevada Properties in real estate. I've been working there since 1991 after finishing with the Howard Hughes Corporation in real estate development. Having grown up attention deficit disorder and attending a Massachusetts prep school to address the issue, I've had a strong interest in education programs for everyone and have developed a keen insight into a number of programs needed for all students of all backgrounds.
One of the paramount differences between Thrive Point that sets itself apart from anyone else is the student success coach. Research shows students attend a school more often when they know someone's going to miss them. And Thrive Point understands relationships before rigor in a way to connect kids, get them engaged, and stay connected all the way to the point of their next big step. So with the coach, and that coach having a very low caseload, they're able to connect with their kids either in person every week, and if we miss a student for whatever life reason happening, we're gonna get a hold of them. We're gonna connect with them by phone, email, or their parent. Say, we missed you, where are you? We need to stay on track. We have a academic plan for you, your plan. I'm gonna hold you accountable to that and along the way and coach you through the process, but we're gonna be successful at the end. Paramount difference with Thrive Point is the relationship piece and putting someone in that student's path and guide them along the whole entire way.
When kids come to Thrive Point, their coaches work with them to help them determine what their next big step is. If we only helped them get through high school, they would leave with a diploma, which ultimately just becomes a piece of paper that goes in a drawer next to their bed. We want them to have their foot firmly on a path to their next big step, whether that's skilled workforce or military or trade school or college. We're going to help them determine what they're interested in doing after high school. We're going to help them with research and take them on field trips and put them in front of people that can help them get their foot on the path to their next big step. At Thrive Point, we make sure that our curriculum is accessible to all students. We do that by having a team of special education teachers that are certified in the state, and also specialists that come in to do speech therapy and occupational therapy.
We host our annual canned food drive, so we set it up here in the lobby. We get the kids involved. We have them bring in any canned food, and they can exchange it for like a Thrive Point t-shirt or a free snack. And we also have a community service course, so they can earn credit by doing volunteer hours outside of school. They can help at a local church, maybe an animal place or another school, and get credit for that. So we've had a few reach out that way. We have really tight partnerships with local colleges here that come in and speak to our kids. And we also have a lot of job industries that'll come in. I've had students from campus, I've had their parents reach out to me personally and ask, hey, I'm really interested in this. Do you know anyone in the community that could help? So we'll do research for them. We also have a school counselor who is a really big part of that, and he will do meetings with the students and parents and get a feel for their interests.
I think overall, the small class size allows us to personalize their learning path, and it just lets us engage it with them one-on-one. My classroom is a little bit different because we had a lot of quiet space. So a lot of the kids, they liked having the quiet environment. We usually would play like quiet music, and then a lot of times we would sit next to them and help them with their classes. Some kids would come up to us and say, hey, I just need more quiet of a space, or I need a break in the hall, and then we would sit with them or just sort of keep an eye out for them, ask them if they need the help or reassurance or the guidance. And then a lot of times it was learning the math with them. I did better with like the science type things, but yeah, it was just sort of keeping that open door for the kids just to always know and understand that they could come to us with anything and ask for help.
The kids, they are so unique. This group is just the funniest and most kind kids that I've had the experience of working with. And the kids and the staff here really cares about their kids, and it's nice being with other people who want to help kids grow and succeed.
Oh, I love working here because I get to work with so many different types of kids. I feel like a lot of the kids that we get here have been failed by the normal traditional school system, and we get to fill in the gaps here. I especially love that I get to work individually with them to see where they're struggling and where they're really strong at, so I can kind of bridge that weaknesses and match it up with their strength.
I'm a high school student living in 89107. I am interested in community partners because they allow students to connect to outside resources that are necessary for basic human living. I like that the Just One project provides food for students and allows for community service. I think Thrive Point would be a great option for students.
I'm Tom.
And I'm Kim.
And we're the owners of Treasure Hunters right here in the same complex as Thrive Point. We think that they're an excellent fit for this community. We're real excited about having them join us. We do a lot of work with a couple of different charities here in town where we donate a lot of merchandise and time to them, helping them out. We're really excited about joining Thrive Point in doing the same thing with them as well. We believe that the kids, especially in this area, could really take advantage of what they have to offer. We believe that the public school system right now doesn't offer the things that Thrive Point does. And we think that our own opinion is that they're going to bring so much more to these kids in this area that definitely need it. It's obvious, it's real, and it's something that needs to be addressed and taken care of, and Thrive Point is all over it. What I believe, or we believe, is unique with Thrive Point is the idea and the fact that they won't give up on the children, that they'll be there for them no matter what till the age of 21. It doesn't matter what they have going on in their lives or what bad things that might have been done. They're all about that second chance. And if it wasn't for programs like Thrive Point, me, myself, wouldn't have been able to take advantage of that when I was in high school. And if it wasn't for programs like Thrive Point, I would not have my own business today. I would not have the wonderful family I have today. And I owe it all to programs like Thrive Point. I think that if Thrive Point isn't given a chance to succeed in this community, they'd be doing the community a huge injustice.
So I'm a high school student living at 89107. I support Thrive Point because we need more options and it offers a variety of services towards students. I think it's great for students that work jobs early morning or even jobs later on in the afternoon. The ability to just be able to walk into work, and then as soon as you head home, clock in and get schoolwork done at your own pace is something that really grabs my attention. I like Thrive Point due to the flexibility in schedule, being able to take 2 classes within 6 weeks, fast or slow. I think that's amazing that Thrive Point offers this to their students.
At Thrive Point Academy, Nevada is not another charter school applicant. Our bread and butter is alternative education. We are opening as an alternative education school. We are opening to serve the most underserved kids, the most struggling kids, the most at-risk kids are not graduating. We want to serve those students and those families. We are the first alternative education program applicant in the state's history. It's something that I have a sense of pride in as a leader of the school, but also very disappointed as a Nevadan. But that's our reality. As an alternative education school, our students are going to have the opportunity to stay enrolled in a supportive program all the way till 21 years old. We're going to be serving kids that are credit deficient. We're going to be serving kids that have had a behavior history. Those are my favorite ones. That's who I connect with the most. Our kids that have been adjudicated and are on probation and need to some redirection. Our relationships that we develop here in Thrive Point put them on the right path. That we own that here at Thrive Point, and that I want to make sure as you review this application, we're not another apple in your bushel of apples of charter applicants. We're an orange. We're different at Thrive Point. We say what we do and we mean what we say.